Since they out here killing brothers, I linked up with my brothers and tried to discover the key. Since they out here killing brothers, I linked up with my brothers to try to discover the key. Since they out here killing brothers.
Welcome to another episode of My Vision. I'm your host, Mansa Musa.
Co-host Rahcassi.
Chip.
Yo, I was gonna say this M Huncho thing still,
Oh,
because I think personally, well, let's get onto it. Let's talk about it.
go on. Let's do it.
You gonna intro it or what?
No, it's fine. We got it.
Alright, cool. So yeah, I was just flicking through Instagram yesterday, come across some video which is apparently M Huncho's face, and to keep it real, to keep it 100% real, when I seen it, I was devastated for my man still. Like I felt so bad, because to actually understand what it takes to keep not only a face but an identity under wraps is mad. So just to give a bit of insight to it, yeah, when man's uploading his songs or whatever, he has to put songwriter's name, songwriter's details. When he's getting paid for his music, would have had to create an LLC or LTD or some sort of company to get paid into, so that it's not his name. It would have to be registered to somebody else's name, so that cannot be found out who his name is. He had had a mask created specially for his face. All of this stuff, all of this effort that man's put into, just for one bit of person to come through, and it's not even that the fact that my man leaked. Well, it is the fact that my man leaked it, but the fact that man was even filming in the first place already shows where your mind is, isn't it? It's kind of slimy. I don't know if you got the full story behind the whole thing.
Why it happened?
Yeah, or even how it happened, how the footage even got caught. So, Dutch Avelli's boy, Monster Marv, was filming during the session, even though M Huncho asked not to film during the session.
Oh,
that's violation number one.
Yeah.
And then had the cheek to even film a video where it was like, man said not to record, ha ha ha, or some shit like that. Like, that's number one. Number two.
Was that what was said in the video?
No, so basically he linked it to his story. It's an old video, but he linked it to his story, and on the story he wrote that in it.
Okay.
So man did all of that, and then because obviously Dutch has his allegations and whatnot, and Huncho doesn't feel like the way it was addressed or done properly was good enough for him to work with him, so he's choosing not to work with him. So them man are using that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So from the top to break that down, that to me just admits guilt. Okay, if you didn't do anything wrong and you know you're clean-hearted, no matter what a next man says or does, you're not gonna do nothing because you know you're in the right, and like whatever he's saying, that's not your issue, yeah. But that's not been the case. Whatever, that is what it is. Then my man, so my man leaks the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's supposed to be what is that? What does that say about you and the people around you? That you're just slimy. It doesn't show you in any good light. If anything, it's gonna make people have more respect for Huncho, because man was in there doing his thing, and you couldn't even, if you're supposed to be the G that you are, you would have filmed him without hiding it like a little bad bee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know them ones that be in the room with the rappers, them girls like, yeah, I'm in here and he's cheating on his wife. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to gain from filming him like that? You know what I'm saying? And then for you to hold on to that footage, it was like you didn't release it when things were all good, so you were keeping it as leverage. If shit went bad, then so I can only imagine that if all this shit didn't go bad, like let's just say Dutch ain't paying this guy or whatever, so he ain't getting P, because you know it's the entourage is the entourage. What would he have done? Like, started to try to blackmail M Huncho, like, I got a video of your face or blah 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 blah. It's like, for me, like when I seen that video, man, I was pissed for him, because he went through all of that effort, a bunch of so much time of nobody knowing what his face looks like.
Hidden identity and that. Because I you know, as you're saying, like people are gonna like respect him a bit more.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like that's my stand on this whole thing, because I'm seeing M Huncho trending on Twitter. I'm thinking, snap, what happened?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, you know, I think I've heard a couple of people saying, if you see your name trending, it's never a good thing.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah?
100.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, what's happened to my man? I don't like per se. I'm not his biggest fan or
Yeah,
anything. Yeah. But a couple tunes that I vibe with, and him with the no identity thing with the mask. At the beginning, I was like, nah, like well, that's a bit off. But then when he was explaining it, I was like, you know what? Do your thing, my guy. Like,
this is
I
why I was
respect it.
devastated.
Exactly, because then I was like, I respect him even more now. I was like, now that's happened. When I
Yeah,
saw it trending and the pictures going around and everything, I was like, you know what? That's so deep on my man. Like, he has it. It's not like he's even doing anything mad. He just got thrown under the dirt. Like,
that's why I don't fuck
it
with
must
these
be for
blog
a reason.
pages, because these blog pages will post M Huncho's new video like they got all love for him, and then blah 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 blah. This comes out and you're all reposting the thing. You know what I mean? Like outside of like Made You Think is probably the only blog page which has some sort of integrity when it comes to stuff. But
Boy, disrespect.
man, they're moving weird. Like you want to jump on the opportunity to post man's face, but you know that he doesn't want his face shown or whatever. I don't know if my man's married or if he has kids or whatever. Like there's stuff in his personal life that he don't want to be meshed with his rap persona, which is M Huncho, innit? And I'm sure that now that his face is out there, there's gonna be some cunt saying, "Oh, that's my neighbor," or "That's blah 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 blah. This is his name," and da 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 da.
Yeah. But I
And
mean, like,
now,
what's even who even cares, man? Like, now that you know what he looks like, what?
bro, now that he can't go out like he used to, innit? Like he used to be able to just take the mask off and he's normal. Do
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
I
mean?
mean, for the person who leaked it, and
Yeah,
for
but that's what I'm
everyone
saying.
that
Like, there's
wanted to
nothing to
know,
gain.
what is
That's
that?
that's the same as those quote unquote bad bitches that be in the room. You leak the video, okay, you got your bit of clout. Now what? You know what I mean? So there's nothing to gain in that aspect at all.
Yeah, that's just pathetic, man. So upsetting. I'm not gonna say that I would have like listened to his music a lot more
Yeah,
if it didn't happen, but I would have checked out for his music a bit more, like here and there.
yeah.
But now I just think like, is his thing gone? Can
Nah,
he even come
I,
out the same way?
I would assume that he's gonna keep wearing the mask because that's the only footage of his face, isn't it? It's not the clearest footage. I know man them's like paused it and whatever, but still you can't 100% tell that's me or whatever. So I would keep going with the mask if I was him, but it is a shaggy though.
Bad man, bad man, fam. Them things there. That's just social media is on a new level, fam.
Definitely. Plus, what I would do if I was him is I would deny it.
Yeah.
I would deny it, and I would try to make a video obviously as my own face, if that's my face. Change my voice a bit and be like, yeah, I'm not M Huncho. This is bloody blah blah blah. You man are mad.
Going like
Thinking
normal. But then again, yeah, I was thinking because he's an Asian guy, right?
yeah,
I think there's not that many even Asian guys up there. Do you think? Like maybe the whole mask thing was to help that, yeah. But I think in my head, it's more of a thing to have a Asian guy.
but there's a bunch of Asian rappers in the UK that are popping off or have somewhat
Yeah.
following.
Yeah. But I'm saying right now, if he was to come up with his face, like, you know, ban the mask thing, everyone's seeing my face,
Yeah,
I think the whole Asian thing would help that because there's so many Asian
100.
artists up and
Yeah,
coming right now. See what I'm saying?
100. But I
That
don't know. Like, I prefer, like, not prefer, but I can totally understand him being selfish and be like, "Bang you, man. I care more about my personal life than I care
yeah,
about your rap career."
yeah,
So I can understand why he wouldn't want to come out and do that. I could also understand the benefits of it. But yeah, like if I
yeah,
managed to have my thing under wraps, make my money, and live my life the way I want to live it,
yeah.
yeah, man. Like yeah, no, I'm that guy that did it. Like I think apparently he's had to like turn off all the comments on his Instagram and that because man, getting onto him. I don't know if you've seen that,
Right.
Hunter. That guy is wham. So I would love to see what would happen if these two were to see face to face?
He's
Obviously,
tall
nothing
and
but
wham.
hands. I'm
I'm not
not
involved.
saying, huh?
He's tall and wham. I'm not
Yeah.
involved.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens,
Not
innit? Like,
involved.
if man puts the beats on him, I'm here for it. Obviously, I don't
Yeah.
want man to stab man up or shoot man. But if you don't put the beats on, man, I'm all for it, bro.
A good old school knuckle sandwich, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Give man a quick knuckle sandwich, boy. Oh man.
Or even a happy slap. Imagine that, blood.
Bruv?
Bringing back the happy slaps. What? Dush.
Open hand slapping motherfuckers, no, seriously.
Yeah, that could be jokes, man.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't complain if that was the case. I'm not usually the one to be like, yeah, violence, but sometimes you just have to give it to him because there's nothing else that you can really do to this guy besides let everyone around him look at him as, bruv, are you a sort of person I can trust? That's not a move you make, innit? Like, that's a slimy move. Because when you filmed that video, you were supposed to be in good books.
Yeah, you're a bad dude, fam.
So I can only imagine that he's shown that video to people beforehand anyway. It's not just like, yo, you guys are the first to see this because I'm already putting it on the internet now. Nah, I'm certain that you've shown it to your boys, you've shown it to whatever girls you're laying down with or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, nah. If you see, man, give him that open hand slap, fam.
Yeah, shame on you, fam.
Disrespectful.
Shame on you. Is there anything that people should look out for? Anything?
I'd say keep spinning as we ride. Keep spinning Birch Connection. Make sure if you're on our page, go to my playlist. Check out all the tracks on there. Tracks will be updated weekly. Next tracks to look out for is How Come by Izzy, and then we have Ride Out by Izzy and FMF. So we got some tracks on its way. Yeah, like just stay tuned. There's gonna be poetry on there, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, if you're on our channel, click the link, click the channel, subscribe, stay alert, click on all the different stuff. Like there's so much stuff to keep you entertained.
Everyday content, literally.
That's it. If you want to play a video game or you just want to listen to something, slap on one of the episodes. We talk our shit. We'll keep you entertained for the time being. We'll listen to some music. My playlist, it's there. You get me? If you want to rap, check out the Cypher songs. You get me? We got choruses on there. You go ahead, just slap your verse. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. It depends on what you're on. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, man. Always the program.
Yes. Go with the program, baby.
Get with the program. Done
already. My thing, yeah, just to look out for. I want you to listen to this track. I'll send it to you, or write it, or just whenever. But Cash Rules by Isla, IYLA.
Yeah, I know the name. I don't know why.
Listen to that and let me know what you think.
Say no more.
Yeah, but for now, let's let me cut and edit this.
Since they out here killing brothers, I linked up with my brothers and tried to discover the key. Since they out here killing